Hi, my name is Elena Abdullahi. This is my scientific modeling anatomy presentation. The first model is on the human eye and how you see. I'm doing it in red to make it easier to see. So at first, light comes in from outside, right? And the first thing it hits is your cornea, which protects your eye and does an initial refraction. It's around 70%. Basically, it comes in like a big clump, and it gets refracted to focus, and then it hits your lens, which does the second refracting, which is around the other 30%. And it also focuses it onto a part of your retina. So it gets like focused real tight, real small. It's really messy, my bad. And that's your retina, which has photoreceptors, which turn the light into signals, electrical signals to be exact. And then that goes to your optic nerve, which then takes those signals all the way to your brain to be turned into images. I like to think of it as a sort of note that's in language you don't know. For this example, we'll say French. Basically, this is getting the letter or note to your to a translator who knows French. And then your retina is your translator, and then this is getting your note translated all back to you. And then once it's at you, you know what it says, and you can, I don't know, do whatever it says on it. Similar how your brain now knows what light means and can make it into pictures, which is what you see. And then for the retina, more specifically, the retina has a couple layers and a couple cells. The main cells are a couple cells. So light comes in from here first, though, and then it goes to ganglion cells, which are in fact a type of photoreceptor, but they're third class, so they don't do too much. And then take it to bipolar cells. They're long projection neurons, and they get visual inputs. And then that takes it to your photoreceptors. There are two types, rods and cones. The cones have that little thing at the bottom. Rods have a rod. Cones have a little brush, kind of. So rods are actually 95% of the photoreceptors in your retina. They are best and they are good in low light levels, and they basically give you a black and white vision. So it's basically everything you see, but all in black and white, and it gives you a base vision, gives you shapes and everything. And then you have your cones. Cones are the other 5%, and they are less sensitive to photons. But they are mainly for color sight, and basically they take, your rods give you a black and white image, and your cones give it color, a splash of color. And cones are actually better with red light than they are with blue light. Yeah. And then these cells actually keep your rods and cones healthy. And then that info gets all taken to the optic nerve, which takes it to your brain. All right, and that's the that's the eye one. And then the second one I chose was a skin model. This time. Anyways, your skin has 3 different layers. Your epidermis, your dermis, and your hypodermis. Your epidermis actually has 5 mini layers. Haha, layers inside layers. 5 of them. Your stratum basal, stratum spinosum, stratum granulosum, stratum lucidium, stratum corneum. Because they all have to start with stratum, not dermis. Weird enough. They basically provide protection from the elements and things that you would not want in your body. They also stop your body from losing water. It's mainly your stratum corneum, because you need to be hydrated. It also has keratin in it. Keratin is also in your hair and your nails. And it gives your skin strength, so it doesn't break when you move it. It also has melanin. We all know melanin is also in your eye. And it basically, light, once again, comes here, but light's bad in that scenario. Well, no. But the UV rays in it are bad, and we don't like UV rays here. And the melanin absorbs it and make sure you don't get skin cancer. And then you have your dermis. Your dermis has 2 layers. That's probably not where they split, but I eyeballed it. The top layer of your dermis is your blood vessels, your connective tissue, I don't know, kind of everywhere. And basically they supply nutrients to your epidermis. Basically, keep that epidermis healthy. I was saying something else. And they also control the temperature of your skin, making sure you don't overheat. Because I don't think heat would be good. Just imagine you boiling. And then the second part is your reticular dermis. I will actually write these. Your reticular dermis. This has the rest of your blood vessels and connective tissue. Also has the base of your hair follicles, oil, sweat glands, nerves, fat cells, that kind of stuff. And yeah. And then we have your hypodermis. Your hypodermis is much simpler, yay, with only adipose tissue, which is fatty tissue, blood vessels, yay, the track, and more connective tissue. Connective tissue has collagen in it, which helps keep your skin together, because that's always good to happen. We always want our skin to stay together, preferably. It also supports the hypodermis and gives it support. Yeah, so that is my presentation. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed.